Now we are going to discuss a small problem regarding the relation between Celsius scale and Fahrenheit scale. This also you studied in your lower class. The relation is given by C by 100 is equal to F minus 32 by 180. Okay. By simplification, you are going to get C by 5 is equal to F minus 32 by 9. Means at this Celsius scale and Fahrenheit scale, heat scale are the temperature will, at what temperature it will be equal. Find the temperature which has both same value on both the Celsius and Fahrenheit scales. So the relation given by C by 5 is equal to F minus 32 by 9. Okay, 9C is equal to 5 into F minus 32. Okay, so after so here by replacing C and F is equal to X, we are going to find the value of x. 9x is equal to 5 into x minus 32. Okay, so 5x minus 160, 32 is 160. All taking 5 this side, you are going to get 4x is equal to minus 160. So thereby x is equal to minus 40 degrees. So at minus 40 degrees, the Celsius scale and Fahrenheit scale should be equal. Okay, don't confuse. So next, try to solve another problem. This is one problem. Read the problem carefully. Okay, so 1 kg of air is heated from 20 degrees centigrade to 105 degrees centigrade. Find the change in internal energy and change in enthalpy. Just in the previous class we discussed about what is internal energy and change in enthalpy. Okay, so first read the problem carefully and list out the data first. Okay, so in the problem it is given that mass of air. So mass of air is given that only 1 kg. 1 kg mass is given to you, and initial temperature is 20 degrees centigrade and final temperature is 105 degrees centigrade. I list out the data, and the change in internal energy formula is given by U2 minus U1 is equal to m CV into T2 minus T1. Okay, change in internal energy. Okay, U2 minus U1 is equal to m into T2 minus T1. Okay, so the value of CV in the previous class we discussed. Okay, 0.715. Okay, 0.715 into T2. T2 means directly you substitute in centigrade. You are going to get 60.775 kilojoules. Okay, so internal energy, once the change in internal energy is equal to U2 minus U1 is equal to m into C2 minus m CV T2 minus T1. So change in enthalpy is equal to H2 minus H2 minus H1 is equal to m CV into T2 minus T1. So m into Cp 1.005 into T2 means 105 minus 20, almost you are going to get 85.425 kilojoules. Okay, so this is the problem related to change in internal energy. We already discussed what is meant by change in internal energy, enthalpy. Okay, enthalpy, internal energy, these topics in the previous class we discussed. Okay, so don't confuse. So what is enthalpy and what is entropy? The relations also I have given to you. Okay, the relations also I have given to you. So try to solve the problems. So next go through the another problem. So this is another problem. So in the problem it is given that 0.2 kg of gas, 0.2 kg of gas, 0.2 kg of gas is subjected to change of temperature from 288 Kelvin to 458 Kelvin at a constant pressure. Find the heat transfer and change in internal energy and change of enthalpy. So in previous problem also you can convert into Kelvin or no need to directly substitute here, no problem. But whereas first list out the data. 0.2 kg of gas, 0.2 kg of gas, 0.2 kg of gas is subjected to change of temperature from 288 Kelvin to 458 Kelvin at constant pressure. Find the heat transfer means dq. You are going to find what is q, and change in internal energy u, and enthalpy. So in previous class we discussed. So enthalpy, at what relation? The constant pressure or constant volume, where enthalpy is equal to constant pressure, the change heat transfer is equal to change in heat transfer is equal to change in enthalpy. Okay, don't confuse. Once you find out the heat transfer, same value you are going to get for enthalpy. So list out the data carefully. And the mass of the gas is given by 0.2 kg, initial temperature 288 Kelvin, final temperature T2 is equal to 458 Kelvin, ratio of specific heats Cp is given as in the problem 1, gamma is nothing but gamma is equal to Cp by Cv, means constant pressure by constant ratio of specific heat of constant pressure by specific heat of constant volume. Gamma is equal to 1.4. okay, so gamma is given that 1.4, whereas gamma value you know, Cp value you know, but you don't know the value of Cv. So Cv, I multiplied this one Cv with gamma. Okay, Cp, you know the value of Cp, you know the value of gamma, then you know you are supposed to find the value of Cv. Cv is equal to how much you are going to get? 1 by 1.4. okay, 7.114. okay. Now if you substitute these things carefully, heat transfer is equal to the given relation. Heat transfer we already discussed. So change in heat transfer, Q is equal to mCp. At heat transfer at constant pressure only, heat transfer takes place at constant pressure, T2 minus T1. okay, so point mass of the gas is how much? 0.2. Cp value is 1, and T2 minus T1 458 minus 288, you are going to get approximately 34 kilojoules. okay, so similarly find the change in internal energy. Change in internal energy is given by mCv T2 minus T1. okay, mCv T2 minus T1, m value is 0.2, Cv means how much? 0.714, means T2 minus T1 how much? 458 minus 288, approximately you are going to get 24.28 kilojoules. okay, so in previous class we discussed. So the problem is given that ask that find the heat transfer, change in internal energy, and change of enthalpy. okay, so for constant pressure, heat transfer is equal to enthalpy. So change in heat transfer is equal to change in enthalpy. So dH is equal to dQ, or dQ is equal to dH. So recollect the previous class already discussed. So for constant volume, it is heat transfer equals to internal energy. For constant pressure, heat transfer is equal to enthalpy. okay, for constant pressure, the change in heat energy is equal to enthalpy. okay, change of enthalpy is equal to heat transfer. So dQ is equal to dH. So no need, if you want to calculate, you can calculate. If you want to calculate, you can calculate. You are going to get the same value, or you can write it approximately same. So if it is so first, any problem regarding the thermodynamics, if you have any problem, first read the problem carefully and list out the data first. Some marks will be allotted to you, and if you know the relation, apply it, and some marks will be given to you. And if you know the formula, what is the formula for change in heat transfer, apply it and list out the data and solve it. Some marks will be given to you. So everything will be, each and every part marks will be allotted. First read the problem, list out the data, some marks will be allotted to you. If you have to convert units, some marks will be allotted to you. Gamma, here also some marks will be allotted to you. So if the problem for 10 marks, each will be divided to you. 2 marks for data, 2 marks for equation, 2 marks for substitution, 2 marks for solving. So no need, if you No need to panic about problems. Read the problem carefully and list out the data carefully. Okay, thank you.